My name is Bhumi Dalia. I am from Seattle, Washington. I was a high school English literature teacher before coming over to Poland. Currently I teach at the University of Rzeszów in southeast Poland, and I'm mostly teaching business-related classes and some conversation and American culture classes. Well, Fulbright has been a bit of a dream, and I was contacted by Fulbright Poland Commission. It was not my original country of application. However, just during the interview process, when they talked to me about the opportunity to teach at the university, it's something that I hope to do in the future, and so Fulbright has been a bit of a dream, and I didn't really know much about Poland at that time, and so it just felt like a perfect mesh of opportunities come together. So I teach a lot of students in the business or economics faculty at the university. I have a huge range of language skills. I have both bachelor's and master's degree students, and I have A1 to B2 level English language learners, I believe, and so just coming up with activities in a very content specific technical kind of class can be very challenging, and then I know a lot of my students have told me, as well as my peers have told me, that Polish students do not like to engage in classroom discussion, which is what I absolutely need from my students. So it's definitely been a challenge not having any resources to tap into other than my background, which is working in corporate America. So I don't know, it's been an incredible learning experience to be a language teacher from being a literature teacher back home. So I would say all over, I feel like it's been more transformative for me than maybe my students, which of course selfishly that's been great for me, but I hope I'm also bringing some good new classroom instruction practices and exposing that to my students to that. Expectations, it's an interesting question. I had 10 days to prepare for Poland, and so I really didn't have time to expect anything. I was just coming in completely blind, and so I don't know how to answer that. I'm just going to keep it to I did not have expectations, and it's not a negative thing, it's just I did not have time to process, and so that honestly, I think Polish people have just been so incredibly kind and welcoming. Once you get to know them, you get to know their culture. It's very complex. It is very genuine. My interactions with people over here have been some of the most rewarding adult interactions of my life. So in terms of Poland, I mean, new culture, something that I feel like you discover something new every day, and at the end of the day, just that welcoming piece is what I would encourage everyone to experience at some point. Like I mentioned, it's the most transformative experience of my life. I've grown, I've learned so much about myself and how well I can interact with people, complete strangers, and how those have then become what I think will be lifelong friendships. So just, yeah, just transformative. Start early and expect to go through 50 drafts of your essays. Definitely try to get to know your country and its culture a little bit more before you get to the country. Of course, nothing prepares you as well as in-country experience, but at the end of the day, if Fulbright is something that you're looking to apply to, it's I would say probably the best opportunity of your life.